Congratulations on your new pool, and now I'm going to teach you how to take care of this filter. What we have here is an earth filter. This is your skimmer, this is your pump, your filter, and your return. All of this works in conjunction to keep your water clear. Maintenance for this filter is very easy. Whenever we start it at the beginning of a season, pending the size of your filter, which you can see the size of your filter on the paperwork. In this case, we have an ec-40. What that means is that this filter is going to be taking on 4 pounds of earth. Now, I've already put in 3, but you've been left with a orange scoop, which counts as 1 pound. So this filter takes 4 total pounds. If you have an ec-50, it will take 5 pounds. Now, all we're going to do with this is we're going to add it right to the top of the skimmer. Now, what's happening here is that earth is being sucked down into the pump and then shot into your filter and coating a bunch of tentacles that are in here. Within this filter, there's a bunch of fingers dangling down from the top, and that earth is coating all of them, and that's what's going to pull all the debris out of your water. The earth is crushed seashells, and when it gets wet, it turns into a gummy substance which assists in taking out things like pollen. Now, over time of different things being pulled out of your water, you will notice that the return or the flow on your pool is just slowing down severely. What that means is that the earth inside of your filter is getting clogged up. The way we're going to correct that is we're going to start by shutting off the pump. Now, because this is a pressurized filter, there's a ton of pressure in here. If we were to attempt to do anything at this point, it would be very hard and we could damage something. To alleviate the pressure in the filter, we're going to turn this knob. It'll hiss for a second like a teapot, and then a little bit of water will flow out. Once that water starts coming out, that means the pressure is gone, and you can go on to the next step, which is going to be moving this handle up and down. Now, what we're doing right here is we're moving all of those fingers inside of the filter up and down. That way, all of the earth is getting removed from them. So as we push this up and down for 15 to 20 seconds, we're dropping that earth, and what we're attempting to do is recoat the fingers with that earth so that we can reuse the earth within. So now we turn our pump back on, and hopefully what we're going to get from that is a good flow coming out of our return now. Now, if we do not get that flow back to the return, that's going to tell us that that earth in there is now no good. So what we're going to do in that case, and you may have a salt generator, an automatic chlorinator, a heater, but no matter what, this backwash and maintenance of the filter is going to stay the same no matter what. So now we haven't gotten that flow back. What we're going to do is we're going to, same thing as before, shut off the pump. We're going to relieve the pressure from the tank, and we're going to move our handle up and down for 15 to 20 seconds. But now, before we turn that pump back on, we're going to come down to this side of the filter where our backwash valve is. This is how we're going to remove the bad earth from the filter. What you're going to want to do is you've been left with a nipple, a clamp, and this backwash hose. All you need to do, take this plug out. This is for winterization purposes, but we use it to also make sure that there's no leaks here. You're going to screw this nipple into here, and then you will put this hose onto the nipple with the clamp, and you can direct that earth to anywhere in your yard. Now you're going to turn that pump on, and you're going to open this valve. Once you've done that, the earth will start shooting out the hose. The hose is clear, so you're able to see that that white, nasty water is coming out. And as soon as that water turns clear, that allows us to know that the earth is gone. Now, we're not trying to drain the pool, so once that white, dirty water has come out, that's going to be a signal for us to close that valve. We are now done backwashing. At this point, this is now the only time that we will add earth back into the filter. So now at this point, we'll be adding either our 4 or our 5 scoops, depending on the filter size, right in through the skimmer. Only once we've touched this backwash is when that's the only time we would add any more earth to the skimmer, never in between.